Hola beauties, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Morena Gyal, and today, well tonight, it's actually nighttime while I'm filming this, I'm going to show you guys how to braid your hair for a seamless weave install. The way you braid your hair is essential for a flawless sew-in, you guys, because think about it, if you have chunky braids underneath, it's just not going to lay as flat, not look as seamless, and we want the weave to look seamless, you know? So I'm going to go for a middle part this time. So I kind of already have it parted out. Even though I'm going to be wearing a closure, I do like to leave like a little sliver of hair. It just makes it look so natural. Like, I know we want to protect all of our hair, but that sliver you leave out makes it look so believable. No one can clock you. Your weave will be unclockable. This is actually too much in the front. So basically, I know that I want my part to be in the middle, so I'm going to be putting my closure right here in the middle, so we just have a straight line down, so when you lay the closure on, it'll lay as flat as possible. So if you know which way you want to lay your closure, if it's going to be a middle part or a side part, that's where you should part your hair. If it's like a three-way, a three-part closure, just part your real hair the way you believe you're going to be parting it the most. Like whether that is the middle for you or the right side of your head or the left side of your head. So I'm just gonna do it down the middle, and it's a middle part. So I have my middle part going on, but first I want to get that sliver of hair out of the way so we don't braid that up. Okay guys, don't judge my ratchet comb. If you watched my last video where I showed you guys how to unravel your braids and like wash your hair and all that afterwards, you see this comb break in the it is so crazy. Like, this comb has never broken on me before, and it broke 2 times in that video, the tail end and the front bit right here. But you know, I'm still gonna use it. Basically, you just want a little sliver of hair. So when I open it up, when I'm gonna part my hair, it's this much hair on both sides. And I am totally happy with this amount, so I'm just gonna twist it all up. So since we have this guy out of the way, I'm just going to continue the middle part of my head all the way back. Alright, so now we're just going to be working with this side. I'm not going to be leaving any of my edges out at all. The only part of my hair that's going to be left out is this little sliver right here. Everything else will be underneath the weave. I'm going to make all the braids running this way and kind of have them curve towards the back, and then I'll do the same thing on this side and have them curve towards the back, and then I will just do a conjoined braid where they meet in the middle. And to aid in this process, I am going to be using the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil. If you guys watch my videos, you know I love this one. But the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil leave-in, strengthen, whatever, restore this guy. The Jamaican Black Castor Oil line from Shea Moisture. So good. I'm going to be using the leave-in conditioner. I'm also going to be using the Thick and Full Biotin Collagen Weightless Oil Treatment by OGX. And then you want to have your handy-dandy spray bottle filled with water on deck. So what I'm going to do is part my section, spritz it with a little bit of water, add my leave-in, add my oil, and then proceed to braid. I wanted to add that all the partings you do towards the back do not have to be perfect at all. Do not stress about the lines being perfection. No one's going to see them. They're going to be underneath the braid. You just want to make sure that the braid is good itself. You don't want any loose cane rows, okay? Or cornrows, however you guys call it. My family would call it cane row, but I know cornrow, cane row, same thing. So yeah, so you don't really have to use a comb for this part. Usually I just use my finger. And for the braid around my edges, I like it to be smaller than all of the other braids. is what the hair is looking like after it's all braided up. So this is what the hair is looking like after I've braided it all up. I still have my little sliver of leave out. And basically what I do at the end, I have 6 braids. So I take 3 on one side, 3 on the other side, and then I braid these 3 together in one more braid, and then braid these together in one more braid, and then I cross it. I'm gonna show you guys. So I just braid these guys together over here quite snugly. And it's okay if it doesn't meet to the end, but you just want to have it binded together. And then I'm going to braid these. Okay, so you have your 2 new braids. And then I take them and I cross them in the back.